But from what we see is that they come with a good report. And you know, a mission that was highly castigated, but the president put on a brave face and continued to deploy. And today, of course, the report is not what we expected. Many, you know, had fears about. Are we hitting this government a bit too hard? Perhaps would it be proper for us to allow them that time to see what they ultimately then achieve with some of these programs that they have brought on board that are fairly new?
Let me just ask you, at what cost are they coming back from? We've been funding this Haiti thing from our own taxes. Was it supposed to be done from our taxes? No. People are in problems here. Why can't we use this money here locally? Because how much have we put in Haiti? In fact, you remember people went to court, but the president overruled whatever. There was a court order that you should not do certain things. But he went against that order. Two, at what cost? What is the benefit for Haiti? You cannot take people in Haiti while people are dying in Baragoi. We have a lot of insecurity in Kenya. Every day we have those problems. So it has no benefit for the common mwananchi. We are looking at what has the benefit for the common mwananchi. Now, two, when you talk about infrastructure, like for example, the government has borrowed 3.5 trillion since they took over.
Right.
Show me any project in Kenya worth 500 million since he took over. There are no projects. But you see, it's a taxpayer who's going to carry all this burden. They even want to do that road from Rironi from Rironi to Mau Summit. Is it a basic? Why should we? You see, like they want to borrow another 5 trillion.
Right.
So if it had taken us 60 years to borrow 9 trillion, it's going to take this government 5 years to borrow another 9 trillion.
Okay.
Does it make sense? Who's going to carry that burden? It's a common mwananchi. So what we are saying, the government has not delivered what it promised our people. In fact, it's going to leave us in more debt. By the time they are living in 2027, this country will be in more debt. So the next government, the government which is going to take over, it will just start paying those debts.
Why are they so interested then to take over government? You don't want to inherit a government that in your own analysis is dilapidated. You don't want to inherit a government that has taken the country into shambles. You really need to be strategic to know how you're going to revive the country and the nation, you know, in such a manner. So why all this interest in terms of that? And we have seen your party leader when he and, of course, Dr. Samoei Ruto got into power saying that it was the previous regime, that is why it's difficult for us to do this and that and all that. And